Yo, 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 what is going on? How is everyone? We're early a little bit. Thought, why not? I was all set up, ready to go, so fuck it, it's a weekend. How has everyone's week been? How is everyone finding the patch, so? We've got some things to talk about tonight. There's been another change, guys. Been another change to the new set piece. I don't know if anyone else noticed. We'll talk about that in a moment. We're going to do Battlegrounds. And then we're going to be doing some testing, confirming the build that we've got now is perfect. Ready for me to record tomorrow. Errands like usual. Off until January the 5th. Oh, prax. That's amazing. Lots of time off, dude. That's what you want, man. That's what you want. You saw that change? I don't know if it's significant or not. Like, is it a nerf? Is it a buff? Who knows? Who knows? I think we should equip it and test some more stuff out there. You having a lot of fun with the patch? Good, man. You're actually in BGs as well again, like nice. Did you see the change to the new set piece? Have you been trying the new set piece there, Bike? Have you tried it yet, though? Because I tried it the other day and I didn't really think much to it. But I see some people saying it's really good, but... Man. I actually think... Let's jump in. I actually think I'm at... I think I need 2 more, I think. One... 2. Yeah, I need 2 more. And then we're good. So I've done alright. I've done alright this week, to be fair. Would have been nice to get all 6, but hey, hey. Can't have it all, right? You've been using the new Druid Helm, loving it. So where's that? Let's go to my stash. What did they actually do then? So... Okay, this has changed to 4%. This is halved, right? And it's now 360%. When enemies are lower than 10% health instead of 25%. Instead of 25% health? That was 25, right? That was 25, right? I'm not just dreaming. You've only had 1 new essence so far, Drew? Yeah. Man. So 360% life when the enemy is at below 10. Man, that's massive. That's a massive nerf. 25 to 10. Yo, North Spirits, how's it going? We're just seeing what the hell they did to this. Like, I don't even know. This is absolutely incredible what they've actually just like nerfed the hell out of it. That's significant. 15% drop on that. This has been increased and this has been increased, but this has been halved. Was it really overperforming that much? And that's why they did it this way? How many? I mean, I got some, right? Yeah, I got some. I got craft 3 pieces, but I don't really want to. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just put on what I've got and just test, right? I know it's not the best, but gives us an idea. Let's go. See what happens. Instant pop. Insta pop. Let's see what happens. See how bad this is now. I just didn't think it felt really good. I didn't think anything of it the other day. It just felt, I think it felt weaker than Agments. And we must talk about the new PvE build later on, once we get into it. I've seen people sharing stuff already and making tons of mistakes. Tons and tons of mistakes being made when it comes to Corpse Lance. You tried the new... Have you tried it since they changed it today as well, though, Boris? Because they changed it again today. Hope you're doing well, though, Boris. Welcome in. We're going to try this match and see what is going on. But I still think Agments is going to be best. Or Grace, depending on where you're at. That damage. Yeah, we're not considering attributes at this time. I just want to see how the effects actually work, right? So the way it reads, dealing damage will apply this, increasing your damage dealt by 35%. Okay. Then it will do this, increase 4% every 1% up to that when below that. So this should be a huge piece of damage when they get below 10%, right? Like, we should notice that damage once they get below 10% life. The question is it all triggered by dots? That's one thing I haven't checked into yet. The new green set is crazy damage. See, I'm hearing conflicting kind of statements from that. If I can stay alive and actually see it working properly, it would be good. You've heard it's good for PvE. I mean, for us, it wouldn't be any good for PvE, I don't think, because we're a dot resolver build and we want more dots, right? You guys are going to be the dots out of the actual damage I've been seeing with the new build. It's unbelievable. Well, I was Wizard Burn and my enemy is... Yeah. Rip. This is not the match to test it in. And this is why I just feel that Agments is better. GG, how's it going? I didn't find any new instance. Really? That's rough. We got him. Wow, that damage. You doing good? Oh, yeah, I'm not bad, man. It's Friday. I'm happy when it's Friday, man. You've got to gold 5. Congrats, man. You got to go. Good luck. Cheers, man. Thanks for popping in and saying hello, Boris. Always appreciate it. DK, how's it going, man? You're really happy you got 2 weeks off? Nice, man. I'd be happy as well, dude. I got the weekend off, then I'm back into work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I'm off Christmas Day, Boxing Day. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it, right? Saturday and Sunday next week. So I've got 4 days off in a row, and then back to the grind. You're a legend today, done with the battlefield. Man, this BG is rough. We got this dude just absolutely annihilating us. You've not played any BG since the update? What class are you feeling? What class are you feeling, man? We were hoping for a nerf on the Demon Hunter. Did it happen? I mean, kind of, but then they got increased damage, right? They got a bit of a damage increase, and people are still complaining about them. Used to be the BK, before that Druid. Druid's still in a good place though, right? This guy, look at him. He's a monster. Wow. Trying to get to them wizards. Holy shit. At least we're winning. At least we're going to win. We killed the boss. Holy fuck. Did you see them wizards, man? They just absolutely wrecked me. You just got a gold 1, had some hard games in Convoy earlier. Oh, man. Jay, I feel for you, man. I play with Legends. 3-4 is always like, yeah, that's the trouble when you get that high. Monks are crazy right now. All the whales are gone to monk. Yeah, well, the trouble is, like, that's good for the game. We wanted monks to be able to be playable, right? We complained there wasn't enough of them last season, and now we're getting some. Like, we can't complain, can we? We asked for them to do something to the to Battlegrounds, to the class balance. So let's not complain, guys. What is the class that everyone's finding annoying at the moment other than monks then? Because monks are obviously coming up quite a bit already. Many big guys turn to monks as well on your server? Yeah. How are we going to counter the monk meta? That would be the question if that's what it turns into. Yeah, it's still too early to say. You give it another 2 weeks. Crusaders eat monks, yeah. They're hard to target. Yeah, exactly. That's what monks has always been like, right? I think wizards are looking to be problematic. Wow, that pop early though. All classes can be good in reality. For sure, yeah. New Wiz chest is supposed to be broken as fuck. Didn't see any BG yet though. No, I've seen some big numbers going around from wizards. Don't know how that's going to pan out for Battlegrounds. We'll have to wait and see, right? This is risky. That popped already. Wow. Not Tempest. Poor Tempest, man. And that's got to go down as well. It's got to go down as well. Bye. But it's likely not to work very well at all. Too inconsistent. Yeah. I see someone just throwing some images around on Reddit. Have I seen what you posted in Discord? I think I caught a glimpse of it while I was at work. I haven't had a proper read yet as well, though, mate. I'll have a look later on if I get a chance to before when I come off stream. Dead. I still think it's going to be Agments, to be fair with you. I think Agments is still going to reign champion. 2.1 billion on a dummy at 2.8k resto. That is absolutely filthy, man. 1.8 on the boss dummy as well. Holy shit. Man. Jay, how's it going? One shot every Namri boss. Who? Wow, Mike. So I'm taking it when I feel like I suddenly just disappear. That is the new set doing that. That's what it feels like anyway. I want to see it happen though. Also, good evening, man. They nerfed the new set. We're now testing it out. Yeah, they've nerfed it in an area and then buffed it in an area, right? In a way. But whether that turns out to be an overall nerf or an overall buff, I don't know. But I'm going to go down here. Yep. But I think it's an overall quite a drastic nerf because of the 10% instead of 25%. But still, 10%, suddenly you just go dead after 10% health is just incredible, really, still. It's just not as broken as it was, is my understanding of it. We're now using a new set, man. We're seeing what it's actually like. I think it's pretty bad though. The trouble is you can see it working. And lots of people are using it. So he's now got it on him. He's got it on him. He's running away. I mean, it should work fine on a dot build as well, man. It should work fine on a dot build. Using 6 pieces for the Pikachu. That's filthy, Jay. That is disgusting, man. But that nerf is pretty big. From 25% down to 10% is significant. GG. We'll keep going with the new set. You like the new set? I mean, it sounds really good, but that nerf is big, right? And the question is Agments better to use? So when it ends, it deals this increased by 4% for every 1% of life missing. So if you get them down to 10%, it's going to be this. It's going to be that increased by 360%. What class is your second choice after Necro? I've only ever played Druid in DI, so I would say that Druid is a really fun class. I'm going to go Crusader next month and try to Seder out. See how that goes. And they work basically the same, so it's going to be an easy switch over for me when it comes to the dot resolver builds. It will be an interesting change into PvP though, we'll see. How long can the Necro stay alive for? They chased well. man, he did not sit perfectly, did he? Get wrecked. What am I using for PvE right now? PvP right now, I'm using Glad, man. Finally got your meat shield to 6k. Man, nice. I could do with some more armor. Keep out of the way of that whiz. How's it going, man? Welcome on in, Jimmy. So I still don't know if it feels good to use this set piece or not. Enjoying the PvP? Yeah, man, I'm enjoying the PvP. Win or lose, it's always fun. The whiz laser shit is annoying as fuck. Yeah, man. For Seder, it's only legit non-conditional shield is a conjuration and only lasts 3 seconds. Seder, I've forgotten what the build is. Yeah. The Seder essences this time round were terrible, just like the last time and the last time as well, right? Poor Seders. It's a shame. Girl, how's it going? Welcome in. Is that better than Agments? Decisions. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad, Cole. Thank you very much for asking. I'm glad you're doing well. I've got Terrorize again. Crusader's the best PvE class. I mean, they do put out a metric fuck ton of damage, right? So I'll make sure I'm in the right warband room for PvP. Yeah, good. I gotta go for our remnants again also. Haven't been through those for a while. It's just fun and fast. Do PvP as a Crusader. Yeah, man. I like Necro as PvP as well. Necro is really strong. Not as strong as Seder, but, you know. I'm looking forward to going Seder and giving that a whirl. Copy some people's builds, you know, and all that shenanigans. I've been playing this game for about 4 months. Wow, you're still fairly new. I really want to play Necro, but the PvE and PvP builds are almost identical for everyone. Could I get some suggestions in advance? I mean, most people will play meta builds. So, I mean, these are the current best builds that you can go. What sort of build are you looking to play? If you're not wanting to play the same as what most people play as the meta. That's me dead. It's me dead. It's good that both builds are very similar though, because then it means like your set pieces are very similar. I see the set doing its work, but it don't feel as good as what it could do. Changing set pieces is a pain. Yeah, if you can keep them fairly similar to both PvP and PvE, right? That's good. Less farming. Just less bullshit. Man, that guy's so annoying. Welcome, man. How's it going, man? Welcome in. Managed to get some great gear with a Winds of Fortune, 3 out of 4 bone armor. I don't hardly use bone armor in this is good, but we don't, you know, summons. I don't use them anymore in PvP. So bone armor becomes a waste because I play the silence build more than anything else. But if you got Ray form, man, that's good. That's good though. You know, 2 out of that is great. 4 is good, but could be seen as too much. What's your thoughts on a new set, Wickerman? I'd like to get people's thoughts. GG. We're winning tonight. This win rate, 79%. Good for certain classes only. Can't replace Feasting Barons or Vifus. No. I'm using it in replace of Agments at the moment. And I mean, I can see it doing its work, but I think for Necros, I really think that Agments is just too good as a dot build with either mages or with spirits, right? Where can you find the PvE build, PvP and PvP builds? I mean, dungeons. Should work. Dungeon build. There we go. PvP. Should work. Does it work? Maybe that one doesn't work. Maybe we have to go like this one for this one. There we go. No worries, go. I just don't know. I just don't know about this new set on Necros. I mean, it works, but I think burst classes will still benefit from it more for sure. More so than dot classes. But it does work. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Wicker. That's my current feeling anyway when it comes to playing it on Necro. I mean, it works, but I think Agments is better, or Grace. Want to get over there. Agment for low spenders, Grace for whales. I mean, either way, I think you could go either way, you know, depending on what your potency is as well. Wonder how it works on a druid. Only got 2 pieces. Test it. That teleport saved me. He's got to go down. If I use Everlasting Torment and Viper's Bite, my reso drops so low I don't produce that much damage, and what's better for me there. Yeah, I could see that, yeah. I think what have I put in this? I think I only put, yeah, I've only put Vipers into this at the moment. And I've kept Misery. You reached Legend today with 64 win rate. That's good, man. That's good. Congrats. And we've won. I think we've won every match so far. The best thing I did is replace my Storm Vault with Mother's Lament. Mel Donuts, good man. The only time you don't need to use Mothers is literally in PvP, right? You don't need Mothers in PvP. If we're dot necros, you don't need your Mothers. We hit over 8,000 subs, guys. 8,010 now. We hit it yesterday. So thanks to all who have subbed. Cracks. You've never had that high of a win rate, man. That's good. Keep it 69%, man. Or 64. We had last season Prax there at 69%. Get it to 69, you know you're doing well. Cheers, Jay. I can definitely say we haven't seen so many Blood Knights, right? You didn't do that many BGs last season. Last season I dropped from 68 to 61 when I switched back from Crusader. I mean, if you're getting above 60 though, guys, like by the end of the season, you're doing well. Previous season, 5.5k points with 58% win rates. That's good though, man, considering how many BGs you're putting out. Like, that's incredible. I played Mage and BK a lot, yeah. But if you're putting out that many, like doing that many BGs to get to that such a high rating, you're going to have, in theory, a lower win rate, right? Because you've just done far more battlegrounds. So 58% based on 5.5. That's good. Let's get out of there, heal up. You see a lot of people bumping their scores in convoy. I can imagine, man. That's one thing that I don't do much of because of the time it comes on, right? GG, I'm at 62%, 85 wins, 845 kills, a legend today. That's good, man. You're doing well. GG. GG. Duo Q, usually 2 stages or combo DH Druid. Yeah, well, that kind of makes sense, that combination, right? Some of them are going to go. At least one, come on. What's my highest regular gem? Yeah, rank 8s. Rank 8s are my highest regulars. Guys, how's it going? Welcome in. I've been a fan of your channel for the longest time now, but new to your live chat. Does your old PvP of yours with the mages still work? Because I'm using that. Yeah, go for it. Mages still work really good. I just like using the silence build. Mage is still good though. Good to go. If there's any updates to any builds, guys, you know I'll always put an updated video guide. I'm gonna do that for the dungeon build that we're gonna double check later on today, and then tomorrow I'm gonna record the video and post a video of the new dungeon build, even though it's just a modified version of what we built a couple of weeks ago. But I think the change is good enough to make a new video with the update. So And I think there could be an update to the raid build as well. Maybe not Gauntlet. I think Gauntlet will be slightly different. You don't see the silence above them? Above which classes? Are all classes that have been silencing? Make sure I've got the right. Oh man, I need to change this. Well spotted, Wicker Man. Since we've got the new essences and I gotta update that. Remind me when we leave, I gotta update it. Wicker Man, you spotted something that I didn't even notice. Good man. You know what's done that? That's the cursed gear change that's done that, man. The cursed gear changes. Man, but it's been working. Talking about cursed gear, what does everyone think to that change? GG. We're go silence build now, guys. We're going to change that one essence. That's because I'm still going through all my builds as well, because obviously the new cursed gear has changed loads of shit. GG. Yeah, because of these changes, that's just changed everything. It's just absolute nightmare. Yeah, I'm not surprised you're still using them then. For sure, man. Let's change this one to silence. Silence, corpse blur. That's better. Let's just make sure everything else was still good, right? Yep, we're good on that one because that's the same. This one was spike feather, that's fine. Okay. Be careful, that catches you out, guys, if you do swap gear now. When it comes to having someone that's not got a cursed gear. Oh, I've done it again, look. That's better. When it comes to having cursed gear, I'll save. We can save over this for now. That's fine, because I want to keep this build here. Let's go. What armor will I craft first? I'm unsure yet. I haven't really looked at the chest pieces, man. I need to have a proper look at the chest pieces. We've now got chest pieces and helms we can craft, right? Which is just going to be a pain because do we want to craft both ancient legendaries or do we only want to craft one of them? For helm, you're using the Gate Fisk, right? Are you using the Gate Fisk? Is that called? Miss the cow level? Oh man, I've always missed cow levels. If they have the same reduced stats, neither. Yeah. Definitely gonna have to look into them. Now we've got the weekend here. I'm going to have a look at a lot of stuff tomorrow. After I've done some recording. Tomorrow is going to be a recording day. Won't be hard to craft them considering that I already have 22. Yeah, but that's because you're getting 5 from the first clears. After that, you don't get them after the first clears anymore, man. So it will take longer. Just to make everyone aware of that. Permit, how's it going? Hey, if they nerf on this new set, I read the change 10. Yeah, no, it's not a mistake. They've nerfed it, man. I mean, it's still usable. I'm using it now, but I don't know if it's going to be best for Necro. I still think Agments is going to be best, but we thought we'd try out a bit more tonight. Because why not, right? It's just the first clears, the 5 is, yeah, so. Man, battles have been easy tonight. I'm looking at chess piece for Demon Hunter, and they are okay-ish. I think the Demon Hunter has done well with the essences, right? With Agments, you always get that crit from roiling. The second we want to get, yeah, I know, yeah. And that's why I'm thinking Agments, man. I just like Agments in PvP. I just love it. I am definitely on the side of Agments instead of Grace. Don't get me wrong, the new set is good. I think we're now seeing that obviously it was too good to start with for certain classes. He just got hit by it. Weren't by me though. I didn't get the kill and blow. Do you feel anything changed with DH? I can't feel any difference. They're still OP. That's because their damage didn't change, man. So their damage is still going to be good, but they've got a little bit of a downside to their anti-CC now. For me, it's good work. Good. Yeah, I mean, the new set is good. I just think your Agments will be better as a Necro, top Necro. Grace is good if you have 6k wings unlocked. So basically, you put 5-star gems inside, keep Reso up both. Yeah, man. I wish I had 6k. I don't have a good MasterCard, man. But yes, indeed, any hard CC that you break out will give you a 3-second cooldown on it. Yep. It's a better change. Each 5 attacks procs Grey Set, Wolfjord, and Helm Essence. Yeah. How do you rate the new gem now then? After we've seen people talking about it. I've ranked mine up to 4 and I'm going to test it out, but I still think Wolfjord is going to be better as a next gem for me. We can see he's got that on him now. This guy has as well, gone. Starfire Shard works for you, great. Yeah, the funny thing is with the dot gem change, it was actually a buff to DHs because you want dots on to reduce. Yes. That kind of stealth buff, right? Just because something was changed, it gives a buff to someone else. Just one of those things that happens because of the different things, right? Let's go back to Agments for a second. I just want to see. Tried the new Fire Paragon. I did. I mean, every time do I do that? So let's try it now. See what it's like with this. Careful, that guy is coming. Which guy? Which guy is coming, man? Which guy also? Should I place Wolf rank 5 with Vipers? Now Viper, it seems better than before. I mean, Wolf is really good in PvP though. What other gems you've got you could replace to put in Vipers? That's the first question. Wolf is just a really good gem. And I don't think you should replace it with Vipers. And that's why I think someone else could be replaced in your build. Come on, guys. 2 guys. There we go. We got 4 in Legend already. What a rank are you, also? Also, come on, man. I thought you'd be ahead of me, man. Can't be boosting you in BGs, bro. So see how this goes. they're not even defending. You don't want to pass up Misery, man. Misery's just too good, I think. How high is my potency? 7.4, man. So I could potentially give up Misery. But I still like Misery. Oh, Omid. No other gem we can use like Misery. Misery is fake potency, right? So why wouldn't you want to take it until you get to a certain level? I would agree with that statement, Nora. I've been 50-50 on Misery for a while, but I just like it. I don't know what it is about Misery. Misery is just a nice 1-star gem, right? You also like Void? Yeah. I think 7k is most probably around about 7.5 is most probably I think you could drop it. What about putting in Everlasting instead? I never leveled my Void, so I've always had my Void at rank 1 just orcs into other pieces. Because Void is just a good auxiliary gem for spreading dots. I think Void is really good in PvP if you can, if you can level it up, or even if you can orcs it into a gem that's worth orcsing into. But then for PvE, Void is just great for farming, right? If you're doing overworld farming, TRs, if you're doing Verge, stuff like that, Void is just absolutely amazing gem. Yours is orcs into your Starfire. Yeah, that would make sense. You're at 7k potency and armor pen. I mean, this is high for me. Chinese in the opposite. Like, does that matter? Like, he's making a point there. Man, I thought I was a goner. You dropped armor pen? Yeah, armor potency for, I would say, is the best stats to go for. You can run with less armor pen because you don't need that much in PvE to cap it out. So then for PvP, you can just go armor potency. How many can we get? Well, he's got to go down there. It's just nice to have more armor. As a Necro, because we're going in and we're risking everything as a dive Necro, having some armor is just good, man. A lot of Necros have done that. If you look at Necro stats now, Necros are going full potency in armor. Yeah, it just allows you to play a bit more aggressively. I would agree. How do I know if my 4-star rank 6 Haunt Coil is working. It never shows on the list while playing. It will just work. That's how it works, man. You won't really see it working, but it works. Believe me. Bone armor is as good a fix if you're using a mage build for sure. And that way you can get away with having less armor. Definitely. Did we just survive that? Wow. I fix is just a pain to get sometimes. Yeah. Well, that's the good thing about this spirit build. Like, you can play this spirit build with no affixes, and you just GG, right? Just save Terror Essence and use for Winds of Torch. Yeah, agreed. But even then, you're not guaranteed to get good pieces, right? That's the downside to it. You're not guaranteed to get good pieces, even if you do the game that way. Like last time I did wins, and I got absolutely terrible gear, man. I got the affixes, just terrible gear. Yep. I did TRs, I did pillars, did everything you can possibly do to get as many class affixes as I possibly could last time round at the beginning of a changeover, and I got terrible, man. It's just luck of the draw, right? RNG. Oh, I wouldn't do them weekly like that, man. Definitely not. I'm not one of those that does it weekly, doing like, you know, 80 a week, 100 a week, whatever people do nowadays. But the ones that I do manage to collect, I want to make sure they've got, you know, willpower. They want to be tri-stat, right? They want to be the perfect tri-stat. Like this. Or vitality. Willpower, fortitude, vitality, or intelligence. Either way. And then you want a good class affix, right? Like, this is terrible. Skeletons, this is good. 1 out of 4 is good here. Which reforger do I use, Fabian? Currently, I'm using the Jolt. Oh, I might change this. I might change this setup. We might change this. We'll see. Paladin in D4. How's it going? Apparently it's really good. Have you played any of it, Az? I've heard really good things about the Paladin. You did reinstall it the other day? Nice. Can we cap this? Can we get it? Might play it through again with no guys and just have fun. I mean, that's a good way of doing it. Man, that wizard. What is going on with this wizard? Where is he? That's one of them gone. How's it going, Colette? Chill weekend for sure. Yeah, definitely. Rip. Glad it's the weekend. Only got to work 3 days next week because of Christmas, which is nice. Streams will be a little bit different next week, but we'll discuss that on Sunday. Wow. We got him. Then we're going to have to help this side. Let's get them dots rolling. Lim's going to come after me. Oh, oh, oh. Wizards. My God. We got Lim though. Nice. Thoughts on a new 5-star? I need to do some testing out, Wicker. Like, it sounds really good, but I think it's gonna be an A tier for me. I think A tier. I think it's skippable. I don't think it's gonna be a requirement like Horn Coil was. So yeah, A tier. Is this time for you to go home to Wizard? Have you seen how annoying they've been, man? Unbelievable. But I think you should stay on the dark side, Nora. Don't go back to the light. Stay on the dark side. It has some range limitations. Yeah, apparently it has some dot limitations as well, man. Apparently, like, Vipers and stuff won't proc it. But dots from essences will. But I haven't confirmed that myself. It's just what I'm hearing. Man, we have smashed BGs tonight. We've got what, a few more matches, and then we can go smash some dungeons, testing out a new build. That makes sense from what I'm hearing. Wicked, that makes GG. That makes sense from what I'm hearing. Dot gems don't proc it, but cursed gear, like the legs, for instance, would proc it. For the helm, Study Menace would proc it. Agments should proc it. What do I think about the update, Colette? I think the update's pretty good. I think the good general consensus, right? We had 51 votes on the poll tonight, and 71% people say the update is good. So I think that is I would say that is the general consensus for everyone. That the update is a good update. I think there's a couple of things that I think they did badly. One of them being the obvious, like why? What was this? Why? What did they do? I don't understand. There's so many questions. Let's not start. Oh, Harden match versus me now? You'll be alright, man. I think one of the best things they added is the demonic reforging, which I've got to look into and do a lot with, but it's looking very good. Look at them dots. You're still waiting for your auto salvage. I mean, that would be the dream. Auto salvage would be the dream, right? Can you imagine? That would be so good. Demonic Reforging is open at rank 70. Yes, it is. Wow. Wow, get stunned. Just use one with a higher CR whenever it drops and reforge it. Yep. One day, Nora. Yeah, agreed. Oh. You can see why you can't see it now? Yeah. You just got to get it to rank 70. For us long-termers, we've been there for a while. Man, this guy. That guy. We need to defend this side though. He would have defended one, not the other. This could be the first loss. Oh, we got that monk. Nice. And another one. How long were them dots, guys? Holy shit. Man, I'm a goner. I was a goner. I survived longer than I thought. Wow. Bill got the cheeky kill. Let's wait a second. Here goes the dots again. That's stun. The dots just work so well, don't they? Look at the dots still going. Bill the Entropian. Yep, he certainly is. I'm sorry, Bill. I wasn't bullying him on a snore. That he definitely does. Man, I got all the dots on him. Can someone help defend his side? Come on, guys. Let's not lose this one. We've won all the matches tonight. Don't make this be a loss. No. Defend that side, guys. Rip. Sure, be a keyboard warrior. Why did you not defend? What we got? One more match? Yeah, one more match. GG. Bam, Bill coming up with the MVP. Look at that. We're in the gold grind now, though. The gold grind can be up and down. I'm happy though. 80% win rate, gold 1. Can't be mad at that. The in real life necros have infected me. I'm still ill. I do feel sorry for you. Know, there's so much of that going around when it comes to flu at the moment. So much of it. Hopefully you're better by Christmas Day. Me and my missus last year, we had neurovirus over Christmas. But she had it. I had it about a few days after her. So Christmas Day, we had food with my mum and dad. Yeah, we had food with mum and dad Christmas Day last year, and then my missus, when she went to work, and then in the evening she was very unwell with neurovirus. And so Boxing Day we stayed at home. And yeah, we was off. I think we was off for about a week with it all. It was awful. She had it much worse than I did though. That time of year, though, isn't it? It's going to get really cold next week, apparently, so hopefully that kills all the germs. Let's do this last match by the looks of it. Can we get another win under the belt? It's already cold. I mean, it is fairly chilly. I think it's going to get a lot colder, though. The eldest brought this one home from work experience. That is guttering. Want to run some dungeons after this? I'm going to be doing some build testing, so I could be in and out of doing dungeons, man. It'd be easier if I just do solos or bugs, because that could interrupt the runs. How are you doing though, man? Are you still streaming? Rip. OP damage. Had nothing to save myself there. Come on, chase me, wizard. Chase me, wizard. Where are you? Yeah, somewhere. There you are. Them wizards, though. You've just got to chase them down. Here he comes. These guys can push this side. I'm going to go this side. Get them dots rolling. I mean, we should... Yeah, we'll go this side again. It's a good idea to push. The other side is compromised. They've taken over it. We need to get it back and get pushing. Man, we are risking everything. Look at this. Can we survive that one? No, no, no. There is no way we were surviving that. Have they just left this side? Wow. Fair play. We'll take it. Get rid of that wizard. We should easily win this if we can push that little bit either side. Be a nice last win to for the even. Nice. Nice, GG. And we have won so many today. Gold 1, 80%. I'm happy with that gold 1. Let's collect all that. Okay, so that's old dungeon. That's new raid. This is new dungeon. Okay. Okay, guys. The mistake I'm seeing everyone make with this build, and I made it as well until I did some testing, is in this slot, they put in tines. Corpse explosion, critical hit chance is increased by 28.5%. This does not work with the new shoulders, because corpse explosion does no damage with the new shoulders. It's a buff, so you can't increase its critical hit chance because it does nothing. So this is a waste. You got two options, and I'm going to do a video about this tomorrow with this build, the updated build. You got two options. You've got what I've gone for this blighted crop, which is really good. We know it's really good. Or you could potentially go with flesh pick. Here you want Brim Scythe, and I would definitely recommend this one over flesh pick. In this piece, you've got an option, which is this, but it says stacking up to 3 times. With the new shoulders, this only gives you 1 stack. You can never get it any higher, ever. No matter what you do, it will not stack. It only goes to one stack. So it's a waste. You may as well go for Tempered Earth, because we're going to be creating loads of burning anyway, right? We've got Agments and we've got Roiling Consequences. So in my mind, this is just better. We're going to deal 38% more damage to burning enemies with Bone Spirits, plus an extra 10% damage here. Yeah, that's my fault with Hook and Tines. Nah, man, I did it to start with as well, and I had to test it. But it doesn't do anything. Believe I've tested it, and it definitely doesn't. These shoulders, though, are GG. We all know why. We spoke about this the other day. So the shoulders give us movement speed and damage up to 45%. But that's not the only good thing about those. They also just give us loads of corpses, right? Tons of corpses. So as soon as you buff yourself, you're going to be creating corpses all of the time, as well as creating corpses with Grim Scythe. And you can then have movement speed up all of the time and be running like a mad person in dungeons, as well as teleporting around. And what it does, we all know there's them bosses, right, that you can't generate corpses on. Not anymore. That is not a problem anymore with this build. You can always have corpses now. So you're always going to be able to do maximum damage to the bosses, even the more difficult ones to generate corpses on. So it's GG. It's GG. You can still do the bone armor build. But I think in PvE, we all should be pushing to do as much damage as we can and not worry about the defensives, right? Because the offense is always the best defense. As long as you can survive at least one hit, then it's GG. That's all you need to worry about, surviving one hit. Because then you can heal up. Paragon, I still think this is the best one to take. Because it's a dot resolver. I haven't tried it with this one. Would this one be better? Damaging a burning enemy applies searing flames. Damaging them every 3 seconds. Searing flames, periodic damage is increased. So would this be resolved? Would that be resolved? But it's only once every 15... See, this one cannot occur more than once every 10 seconds. This does not say per target, right? Searing flame cannot afflict the same target more than once every 15 seconds. So this is per target. This might be better. This might be better. Let's try that. Let's try that. Let's do a random dungeon. Because this could be better. The other one is on its own internal cooldown, or its own cooldown is 10 seconds for everything. Where this one's per target. So in theory, it should be better. And if it's dot resolved as well, which it could be. Man, the damage. You need 2 corpse lancer fixes. That's all you need. Just 2, baby. Barons and Agments should both increase its time as well. It should, yeah. Yvonne, how's it going? Corrupted Druid is a nightmare. We can't kill. Couldn't kill him last time. You just gotta keep bursting. Keep bursting it. Look at the numbers, guys. Look at the numbers. Holy shit. What the actual... What the actual... I just... If someone can pick out the highest number, they can see. What the fuck was that? My God. Look at that. We're still on 19 million damage a second. What the fuck? The generating corpses is everything that Necro needs, right? I mean, yeah. Just what is going on? $20.9. We ain't gonna make it. No. Oh well, we get to do bigger numbers. Can't use it in PvP. Can you imagine, man? You'd have to go 0 defense. Just look at... What the actual fuck is that? My God. What have we created? And that wasn't even S-class. Can you imagine that being an S-class dungeon? Wow. Just what is the I don't think I've ever seen that many numbers. Do the beam dance. It's amazing when you can create that much energy on a build. It feels like heaven. Like constant movement speed, constant damage, constant teleports. I need 7 more stars and I have shoulder essence. Yeah, man, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. This we're actually gonna release a video for tomorrow, guys. I don't think we can make a build that's any better than this currently. I don't think there's any more changes I could do. Like, I don't know what we can do with a raid build, but my god. How about using it in PvP, kamikaze mode? The damage is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. It's yours. We're gonna go test that. We can actually test that, Daylight. We can test this in Namri solo, and drop like some legendaries and stuff, and see what it works like. We can actually go do that. We'll do that next. See what it's like solo. I don't see why it can't be done solo. And in lower stats. I have 7k pot. BG was terrible. Yeah, but Boris, we're now going to test on out, right? Let's go test it. Let's do exactly what we did before, guys, with the other build when we made that. We'll go and test in Namri, solo runs. We'll test it. I want to see what it's like on my own, just how it is now. And then we'll start dropping stuff. As in stats and legendary gems and replacing them for lower gems. And then you'll be able to see if it's good for lower stat players, right? And people will go, yeah, but you got rank 30 gear, you know, they're awakened, they're all this, they're all that. That to me doesn't matter. Okay, I just want to test it on my own. No changes. No, I haven't tested any summon builds because I just don't think that summon builds can compete with this. Does Tourmaline's map for Necros? Just use them if you need to. Wow. That one wrecked me. Bearing in mind this is now like Inferno 10, right? And we've only just come into this. What's it going to be like on bosses? That would be nice. The builds are the same and boring. I mean, doing shit tons of damage is it's never boring. Summons you have to be locked into, and it's just you have to be too committed to it. Until they stop that, then I think summons will be on the back burner for me. Don't get me wrong, I do want to do some builds for them. And I will sort Reforges out for summons. But the commitment is it's not as bad as it used to be, but it's still fairly bad. Testing 2 pieces of the new set on Druid. It seems solid. Need more testing. It did more damage than Gloom. Nice. Okay, so there, guys. That was solo there. Okay, so I'm currently at that. So the first thing we're going to do is, I mean, we could drop this, and I know this is a big one to drop, right? But it's crit hit chance. This is huge to drop. Okay, let's not drop that one yet. Let's drop Blood Flow first. Is a new set any good? I mean, it's all right for Necros. It's not bad. I think there is probably better out there to say, so to speak. But here we're going to put in this because everyone can craft that. That's absolutely fine. What we got, we're going to put in here. I mean, Chain Death is quite good for a lower spender. I think Chain Death would be it here. Vipers, I mean, you could put Vipers in. I mean, it's a dot resolver build, and you could put it in if you're a lower spender. Well, what gems have we got in here still? We've got 1, 2, 2 5-stars, right? Yeah, 2 5-stars. The best 2 5-stars. Well, one of the... This is the best 5-star. Is the new armor essence bone wall zombies good combined with golem? I mean, I haven't tested that yet, but I do want to look into that for sure, Waltz. Because it does look like it could be quite good, that new the new bone wall. I like the look of it. The other thing I want to do here then, guys, for low spenders, right, is what we'll do is we'll take out all my resonance gems. And I'll do them one by one so you can definitely see them all being removed. I mean, we could just replace, let's just do a speed it up. Let's just speed it up. So we're going to remove this, close out of it, and then socket it back in without no resonance gems. We'll do the same here. What other ones we got to remove in the 2 5-stars? So let's socket that one back in. Trouble is we need to activate that, don't we? That's a good point. We need to activate this here. Unless I replace it for someone else. Damage, movement speed. Who cares about the movement speed? It's more about the damage. I'll tell you what. Let's just do something really ballsy. We're going to leave that one in. We're going to leave this one in. So we'll drop down to that, guys. That's how I'm going to leave it. What do we reckon? Is that a good amount? Yeah, I'm actually going to drop it even lower, Bike. I've changed my mind. I'm not even going to worry about Bloodsoaked Jade. I want roiling consequences for a reason, though. I want roiling consequences for the reason. And let's get rid of some of this. Let's get rid of some of this, right? You guys, you want to see me, you want to see it like really, really low, right? So let's just drop some of this. Remove that. Remove that. And we're going to pull out the dungeon. We're going to pull out the dungeon. Okay, let's carry on. Let's remove this, remove this. Let's remove this one as well. What's that bring us down to? Okay, let's just do one. Let's do, is this, yeah, let's do one more. Okay, let's remove this one. What about that? Do I need to take more? What do you reckon? Do I take more? I mean, we can take more. Go down to 4. How about that? I think that looks fair. You can get this, guys. Everyone can get this. This is fairly simple to get, right? Just from Reforgers. Reforgers and enchants. Everyone can get this. Set everything to 4K. I don't know if I'll be able to get down to 4K, but if you wanted me to go lower, we can go lower. So like I can get to 4-1, okay? And we can pull out this last rank 7 potency gem. And if you want me, I can drop a bit of armor. 4K seems a good starting point. Okay. Let's drop this armor one then. What about this? I'm late to watch. How do you get crit chance? So crit chance, this crit chance here will be from, you know, things like you've got here, look, crit chance 4%. Crit chance 4%. Crit chance 4%. 3%. I could get 1 more percent on that. 3%. And then 4%. And then you've got some that you can get from your familiars. From MAME. So that is accessible to everyone. Like, that is accessible to everyone. Having 38%, you know, is fairly, I wouldn't say easy, but it is accessible to everyone. It's not like you have to pay to get it. You can get it. So I think this is fairly fair. Let's just see if it's possible. Let's see. I think it's going to be difficult now. I think it's going to be difficult. And I think that's fairly easy to get to, right, Jay? It's accessible to everyone, that is, right? I wouldn't say that's impossibility for everyone not to get. Even free-to-plays can get there. Yeah, it's easy. Till 35 to 38% is doable without even having to worry about familiars. Yeah, agreed. Just be selected with the right gear, yeah. But here we go, guys. This is like... This is no problem. Stat-wise, as long as you're at CR, this is no problem, right? Like, is this a problem? I mean, to me, this seems achievable to everyone. There we go. I mean, the damage is still solid. The dot resolver is still big. Christoph Crusader soon. Yeah, man. Like, what can we do to make me even weaker? Like, can we make the class... Like, let's just make it weak. I've just made it very weak. By taking that out, I've made it very weak. No 5-star gems, guys. None. Remove runes. Next step. No secondaries, remove runes. Like, we're running no 5 stars now. We've dropped down to 4K stats. Surgical snipe mode. This is what I like doing, though, guys. Live testing. Like, well, okay, we've had one death. You know, easy. People are going to die. That doesn't mean the build doesn't work. I didn't die last time, which was good, though. This is the test part, because this is like... You could easily become overwhelmed here if you don't kill these. Agreed, Jay. We test it as low as it can go so people can see what it can really do, right? Because then you know, like, who can use it and who can't use it. Waltz, it's not about the reso. What do we say reso is, guys? Reso can be a trap. Look at the hits I'm doing, though. It's CR also. Agreed. CR is important in PvE. As long as you're at CR and you know what you're doing, you learn the fights, you know what to watch out for on the floor, you know what the mobs do, you can get away with a lot. Look at this. We'll take some runes out next. GG. There is builds that make humongous amounts of base damage without including stats nor reso. There is. Like, that was incredible. Okay, that is 0%. Look, 0%. This is 9% potency. We can't remove any more potency, though. But we can remove that. Okay. Let's remove a bit of crit chance from well, that's crit hit damage. Crit damage. We can remove those two. Crit chance here, look. Here we go. This will be crit chance as well. Hello from Morocco. Hello. How's it go? Welcome in. So what does that put us down to? 30%. I mean... It's bad to have 0, or we've got S-Class and Big Problem, like the perfect combination to test this in. This would be huge. Testing this in this is going to be great. Hey, Hype, how's it going? Welcome in. We're just testing shit, man. We're having a blast. This is going to be difficult. More difficult than the last few runs because we've got S-Class. Wow, I might have to go into my defensive stance. S-Class makes it a lot more difficult. Let's do this. Let's do this. It's these green mobs that are killing me. We'll keep out of the way of the little green little mobs that spawn and shoot shit at us. There we go. See, still cooking and tweaking Bone Spirits builds. Yeah, well, there's a change now due to a new piece of gear. What the actual fuck was that? We just lit up the stream. Maybe we should check the previous set with the same things to see the difference. S-Class is like just spawns more shit, right? More elites. There's not a new meta PvP build. I can definitely say that, Hyped. But there is such a good change to the PvE build. We should make this build work on PvP somehow. But guys, it's safe to say this build will work with anyone's kind of stats as long as you're at CR. Just look at it. The hits are incredible, even this low. I have 0% for armor penetration now. So basically what it will say is when you have 0% here, it says when it gets rid of the Sargoth there. Come on, Sargoth, bugger off. So it says basically decreasing your critical hit damage by 0%. from a baseline of double damage and increasing enemy damage reduction from blocking by 11%. It's lower than the expected difficulty look. So I'm actually lower than what they would expect you to be at this difficulty. Potency is a little bit higher. Armor is lower. And resistance is lower. So my stats technically are lower than what you'd expect to be in Inferno 10. And we're only sitting at 1800 resonance with no slots in there for gem resonance slots. So what do we reckon? Good build, bad build? Better than the last build? I mean, as long as you're surviving GG, you'll be alright. I think this build is good though. I didn't even have any 5-star legendary gems, guys. It is possible to use this as a lower stat class or lower stat account and do this absolutely fine. As long as you've got CR. I'm 958 higher, that's it. Damage is really low here. Life is low. I mean, what else can you do? There's not really much else I can do to test it, right? I mean, there is one thing you could do to test it. What do you mean you need to check the previous build with the same settings? It's fine, but we need to check the previous set with the same settings to see the difference. I did that with the last one, man. I did exactly this with the last build we built. The only change we've made is the fact that we've now included these shoulders and this chest piece. That's the only difference. We're not using bone armor anymore. We're using corpse lance. Corpse explosion. So how do you mean with the previous set? Because this is exactly the same. The set items are the same. Exactly what we'd used in the last build. The only two differences is these. And the other thing we changed was this. Searing flame. That's the only difference. That is the only differences. 3 things. No other difference. The other thing I was just going to go is food is good. Yeah. The other thing I was just going to do is go really, really ballsy and remove 1 gem. Because last time we did it with only 7 gems. So let's do it with 7 gems. Just for whatever reasons. Who cares? I just like to prove you can do this. But we hear so many people saying, "Now, yeah, the builds are no good. You can't use them at lower resonance. You can't use them at lower stats." Well, you can. What secondaries do I have? I currently have around 4K. I'll show you. This is what I have currently. Oh, and we've got 2 bosses at the same time, guys. This could prove to be a bit more challenging. Ah, be alright. How dare someone invite me like that? How dare? How dare, guys? That this absolutely put me off. Watch out for the charge. Watch out for the pump on the ground. And for the butcher doing that. Heal up. Nice. Charge. Butcher. Around the back of him. Like that. Nice. Have I posted this on YouTube? Not yet. It'll be tomorrow. Just look at it. I went to the wrong area. Rip. I mean, this build, I'm gonna take another gem out in a minute. We'll see how low we can actually do it. Watch out for these. I hate this guy's swing. He can be a little annoying sometimes. Here he goes. Mobs, get to behind him. He'll then come this side and go behind him again. Nice. Got him. Not bad for 1.6k reso and 4k secondaries. I'm a bit higher and don't do that damage. Enchants. Make sure you're focusing on your enchants and your reforges and everything like that, because you can pull this off. And this just goes to show how important them other stats are. Let's go, Sargoth. Yeah, we are recruiting. We are recruiting in Akuma. You're about to come a fresh week 1 account. Change legendary mastery and corpse explosion to bone armor. It's just a random thing that comes up. GG. Let's try. Let's try. I don't want to drop it lower than that, really. I want to keep Mother's Lament. Mother's Lament is essential. There we go, guys. 1500. Do you think I might be considered 2.1 and 3.6 to 4.7 secondaries? I mean, we're looking for really active people at the moment in time with, you know, secondaries and reso is not necessarily the biggest deal. But we definitely want people to be very active and to participate in every clan event they possibly can. And that is the main thing we're really focusing on. 1500, guys. Quick armory sneak peek at the end. Yeah, I can give you a sneak peek, man. $1,500 resonance, guys, with 4K secondaries. How doable is this, guys? Wow. That was risky. Didn't mean to go in front. Oh, he stunned me. You just got to look at the hits still, like 3.6 million. I could go down here. Yep. Got frozen. Triple freeze was not nice. 4 million hit. 6.1 million hit. Granted, it takes longer to do the dungeon as you drop down stats, but it's not impossible to do these dungeons like this. And that is what we want to show, right? Okay, Sarg off again. Is the new green good for Druid? I believe so. I think it's doing quite well. There we go, guys. 1,500 residents. Do we have to prove it anymore? I think we do, right? I think we do. Okay, I think we'll take out this one. So we're 1350. And I'm going to do this. We're going to leave that one in there. That's not bad. But I think we'll take a couple out of these damage gems out just to show we're taking this seriously, right? We're taking this very seriously. So we're still there. We're still good. We've got to drop that. I mean, we could take out another rune just for reasons. This is all for science. Oh, we get green. We don't want to do that. We want to do a proper run. We don't want none of that shit. Using 4 grace, because got a 5k pot. Would 4 times new green essences and grace make any change to PvE? No, not at all. I think this is the limit. DK. We're testing it for science, man. Look, we're at 1350. Hardly any secondaries. We've dropped runes. We've only got we got no 5-star gems. We've only using 5 legendary gems. And we're testing how this new build can go when it comes to players that spend less in the game. Hardcore grinder, man. Gotta do it for people that want to see it, right? And this is the best way of testing it. Solo challenge dungeons is the best way of seeing how a build works in dungeons. And I think we're pushing the limits now. Oh my God. Nothing like making the game harder for yourself, man. But this is how you test a build and make sure it's viable for everyone. Because some builds aren't. And some people don't believe that they are. Like on my last build that I did for dungeons, which was only a few weeks ago, people were like, yeah, but your gear is at this, your gear is at that, you've got this and you've got that. And it's like, yeah, but it doesn't make that much difference. Like, look, I'm proving it now. Hi, I'm a Necro and I'm a science trials addict. Thank you. Me and my friend are actually talking about these challenge dungeons. They should make them harder. Oh, I'd love for harder dungeons, man. Harder PvE content is always welcome. Especially dungeons. I'm just making it more difficult for myself now just to show what this build can do. It's just from greens. Yeah, like all my stats now are coming from my gear. Like I've taken out pretty much every normal gem you possibly can apart from one blue gem. And I'll remove that next just to show you, right? Why not? Sag off. Ruining my fun. Gotta play around here. I've still got Herodrim, that's true. You're not wrong there, but I've dropped it down to stats that are viable for a free-to-play player to get. I got 4K stats, man. Less than 4K. Oh, he's reset, look. Fuck's sake. Fuck you, Sargoth. I will do this one and show you it's viable, guys. But this is what I say. I think this is the limit when it comes to how many legendary gems you can have. Okay. Oh, oh. Need a health, need the health. Nice. Get out of there. Round and back. Round and back. Watch out for the floor. Oh, oh, oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. Watch out. Watch out. Nice. Woo. With 1200, all my green crafts come up with vitality, not fortune so far. Hyped. That's just RNG, man. You should try and pit. Please don't make me. But look, man. Like, what else? What else can be done? To prove that this build is the best Necro build for PvE. Dungeons, at least. I don't know what else you could do to prove it. It's just good. $187. I think that's the most I've had for a long, long time. Is there anything else I need to do to... What am I using? As in the build. So it's all of that plus that. And don't get me wrong, I've got rank 30 gear, right? So granted, but there's not much I can do about testing with rank 30 gear, right? All I can do is just reduce it as much as I physically can. You know, I got rank 23, 24, 25. Look, you know, that's just neither here nor there. The new shoulders, yeah. No, don't want me to show you what it can actually do as the full setup, right? I think that's what we should do now. This. Let me save this so when I do my video tomorrow. Let me save it over this. We'll put test done 2. I do. I know what that means. PvP Reforge? Did I have PvP Reforge on that? That's the Reforges I'm using on this for my PvE. I mean, getting it down to this sort of stats is the main thing I want to show people. Like, these secondaries. You know, less legendary gems. The rank 30 gear is, yeah, it's out. It's there now, isn't it? I could remove all the ranks, but that's a massive effort to do. Crit hit chance anyone can get. Anyone can get to 30% crit hit chance, man. Anyone. If you're lower than this, you shouldn't be focusing on builds. You should be focusing on grinding the gear and gem. Exactly, man. I can't do anything else to prove that the builds work in you know, a lot of different scenarios, because they do. But going back to the crit hit chance argument, 30% crit hit chance is super easy to get. Like, super easy. Like, ridiculously easy to get. Like, I couldn't drop my stats any lower in that build to show people. There's just no way. Not without making it so it's impossible to do. And like GB just said, if you got slower stats than that, then you should be focusing on other things. I focused all my attributes towards, yeah, but you need to focus on your magic stuff, not just your willpower and fortitude. I've got that. In BGs, you are... So what you really want is... Yeah, so you get nerfed by PvP Strife in BGs at 33%. No, it's actually 30%. Do you know LD player, bro? No. I want S-Class. I want a solo S-Class in the full build. I want to see how much damage it does. Let's see if we can get an S-Class, guys. I want an S-Class. I want to see what it really can do. Bolstered. We don't want bolstered. Come on, let's get S-Class. S-Class. Bad blood. Come on, S-Class. Give us S-Class. Yes. Nice. S-Class is so good. Them numbers are just absolutely filthy. I think you broke the Necro. Wow. I need to check and make sure I put Sear and Flame on this one as well, because I don't know if I saved Sear and Flame in. Did I put Sear and Flame in? No. Sear and Flame, I think we'd have hit... We might have hit 100 million a second. I think that might hit 100 million with Sear and Flame. It's all for science. Let's try Sear and Flame. Science testing, man, is so good hyped. S-Class, here we go again, boys. Oh, we got slowed. Oh my god. Wow. Fade, he wrecked my life. Fuck you, Fade. Restart. Oh, restart, man. We need to see if we can breach 100 million damage at the beginning. In 100 million per second. DK wants to see it. That was a wall, man. That waller really messed me up. We want S-Class. We need S-Class, man. Come on, S-Class. Come on. Nope. It's Conjurer, though. Conjurer. Yeah, we don't want Conjurer. We want S-Class. Has to be. Every time. Dungeon build testing S-Class. Go. Swarming. Let's test swarming. Nah, it's not good enough. We need S-Class. We need S-Class. Just go whiz. Nah, man. We're going to do it as Necro. Easiest 100 mil plus DPS video of your life. Yeah. Bolstered? Nope. Oh, come on. I just want S-Class. Come on. Next one. Next one. This one. Leave me alone, Evie. Come on. Come on. No. Leave me alone. I'm trying to do 100 mil. What was it in before? Was it like 60, wasn't it? I think we hit 60 with standard, what we'd normally use for the legendary Paragon. Come on. If we're going to cheese 100 mil, it needs to be done with S-Class. And now I want it. It's not going to give it to me. %, it's not going to give it to. Yes. Here we go. Oh, we had 82. 82. 82. Whew. That was pretty good. I'm going to complete this one. I mean, 82 million on that is still good. 82. We need that 100 mil now. Let's make your PvE get better. I think it's definitely doable, man. Definitely. It's just, this build's incredible. Best Necro build yet. Get that ruling done. I haven't got a MasterCard or a Visa friend, man, that'll allow me to do that. They decline it every time, bro. Just look at the damage, though. That is absolutely fucking disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I'm so impressed with this build. It impressed me the first time we did this with the non-dot resolution build. And then we made it into a dot resolution build. And then Blizzard give us corpse explosion buff that buffs us to... I just don't know what they did. Why did they do that? Like, a buff that's better than bone armor. It doesn't give us defense, but it gives us a shit ton of damage and movement speed. Like 3 billion. Come on. S class again. DK, S class again. Come on. Wow. Here we go, boys. Oh, there wasn't as many spawn there, look. Oh, man, that was terrible. That was terrible. That was bad. It was so bad. We're restarting. DK, what have you done to me? I'm a number whore now. Well, look at that. 3 times in a row, we should put the lottery on. Okay. Man. You swapped out bone armor for corpse explosion. 7 years bad luck now, man. Let's see if we get it again. Oh dear. I'm going to keep trying for this, guys. Once we get, in the next few weeks, once we get some better gear, 100 mil is possible. As a Necro on an S-class dungeon. Definitely. But James, yeah, we swapped out bone armor for corpse explosion buff. And it's incredible, man. Incredible. Watch out for the video tomorrow. I want one more S-class before we call it. This is definitely a good build to, am I on I-10? Yeah. What's my CR at the moment? It's only 54. Give it a couple of weeks, man. 100 mil. There we go, S-class. Woo! This is the last chance, guys, for tonight to get 100 million. We've seen 82 so far. Nah, there's not enough. Not enough. I reckon it's possible, though, but the mobs need to spawn correctly. Like, that 82 we did was incredible, so I'm happy with that. You can do it. I need to see if this is going to work as a raid build as well. There could be a buff to the raid build, but not Gauntlet. I think Gauntlet is just not going to be a thing that this can be used in. You need some defensives. I just love the numbers on this build. S-class there is very good. That first part going up on, yeah, it's very good. Very good. But I will set this up as a video tomorrow, guys, and we'll release it tomorrow. I'll rename the other 2 builds that we put out recently. So we've got really 3 versions of this that you could use. I mean, Vanguard, this should work on big time. There'll be big numbers on Vanguard. Raids, I think there will be a version. I need to test it. I think there's going to be a version of the raid build that you can use. Definitely. I think there'll be just a modified version of what we've currently got. That'll incorporate corpse explosion. I try to switch out the corpse with bone spirit in a raid. So let's go to my raid build. So the current way the raid build works would be with still with this, but with DD, right? Yeah, DD and mages. I don't think spirits is worth using in raid. I think mages is still going to be top using this and then this. That doesn't work with it, so you're going to have to use earn. No, but actually, you can actually change that out. Let's figure this out. Let's figure this out. Let's enable this. Just override it so I've got the right equipment on. Yep, we're good there. Forget about the socket of gems. So this is good. This is good. This is bad. This doesn't stack. So I don't know what you're going to put in here. Here's going to be a dead slot. This would be a dead. This would be a dead slot. So you might as well have this. 1 stack of this. The issue is, DK, this only stacks once instead of 3 times while using it as a buff. You can't get it to stack 3 times. So you're going to have to just have this as a stacking once, because the other options, we're not going to use bone armor, so that's terrible. We're not going to use ray form, bone wall. Corpse explosion is the other thing, is the radius, right? Yeah, which is pointless. Spirits we're not going to use, and dark curse we're not going to use. So jagged is the option. So this only stacks once, but there's no other option for the raid build because we're not using spirits. Yeah, so that kind of shits on that a little bit. I don't know what it can put out though. Have I got it? No, I haven't even got it on. Look. Skills. This needs to be mages. This needs to be bone spear. This is fine. This needs to be corpse explosion. Like that. What, have you changed corpse lance with spirits? No, because then you're not getting anything to do. The issue here is this. This here is your main dot resolution. for the build, right? So if you got rid of this, you're not going to be, there's no point in being dot resolver anymore. Because this here is the best part of the dot resolution build. The parts that are mandatory are these two. I hate dummy testing, but yeah, but you need the dots to actually resolve. Yeah, that wasn't a good run, but yeah, the way it works is this Grim Scythe does no damage because this is all the resolve damage. This here is the resolve damage. And then you've got resolve damage in here as well, right? Because and here because of your legendary gems. That's all the resolve damage. This is just natural damage. This is resolve damage. Because Grim itself doesn't apply any damage when it comes to dots. This has not really got anything that applies a dot. This is just adding the mark to it. This is the dot part. Plus legendary gems, plus agments, plus what's it called? Ruling consequences. I wonder what this does against a non-boss though. Don't do it, man. There's always one, right? Comes in and explores it. It's not bad. I still think that's the better build now. I have a feeling that's going to be what it is for normal raids. Came and went for 5 seconds. It's like, yeah, really? Why? Why do that? Bye, guys. I am going to call it for tonight. Spectre Glass versus new 5-star gem, which will be worth for a 1-minute fight. Spectre. Spectre Glass. Sundar, Spectre. 100%. But it's been a blast, guys. We've tested that build to as much as we can. I don't think we can do any more testing when it comes to that. That is a topic for another video. But Spectre Glass, 100%. Hyped up is like, yep. Another video. But guys, it's been a blast. We'll be back on Sunday. Sunday, we'll see what happens Sunday. I might get some... If I leave my my wins... I could probably do wins in the daytime Sunday, possibly. Thank you for the free coaching, bro. No worries, man. Anytime. You know me. I answer everyone's questions, GB. Well, I try to. And that's why hopefully everyone comes and turns up, because they got a million questions to ask, and I can answer hopefully some of them and give the correct answers. But guys, we'll leave it there. We'll see you Sunday, normal time. We're going to do Winds of Fortune, PvP. We're going to have a video out tomorrow when it comes to the new build for dungeons. It's going to be just the updated version of the other one, and I'll change the names to the other one as well. It's already on the channel. And then I'll work on the raid build. And then I think there's going to be some quite interesting videos before the end of the month. But until then, guys, till Sunday, peace out. Have a good weekend.